Welcome to first PU online classes. Here continuation of the last class. We will discuss today law of what is here conservation of energy. Here what is here law of conservation of energy. Today we will discuss the law of conservation of energy. Here you know that already this one. Here what is here first to what is the statement? The statement is the energy neither be created, neither be destroyed. It converts from one form to another form. Here the energy neither be created or neither be destroyed. It transferring from one form to another form. Means it always transferring from one form to another form. And the total energy of the isolated system. Total energy of the isolated system. Here what is here? Total energy of isolated system. Total energy of isolated system remains constant. Total energy of isolated system remains constant. Here first definition is the energy neither be created or neither be destroyed. It is always transferring from one form to another form. Here that is meaning is what is here the total energy of an isolated system remains what is here constant. Total energy is always constant. It is changing from one form to another form. It cannot be destroyed or it cannot be created. Just it is transferring from one form to another form. Or another way we are saying that the total, this is the one type of the definition, or another way we are saying that total mechanical energy. Yeah, next we another way we are saying that total mechanical energy. Total mechanical energy means it is a sum of the here what is here kinetic energy and potential energy. Here total mechanical energy means it is a sum of the what is the kinetic energy and potential energy of the system. System remains constant. Remains constant. This is called as a law of conservation of energy. This is called as a law of conservation of energy. Here what is the statement of the law of conservation of energy means the energy neither be created nor be destroyed. It transferring from one form to another form. What is the meaning of this one is the total energy of an isolated system remains constant. This is one definition. Next, another way we are saying that another definition, total mechanical energy. Total mechanical energy is nothing but it is a sum of the kinetic energy and potential energy of the system remains constant. These are the here what is the statements of the what is the law of conservation of energy. This is a statement, right? Next, here in our syllabus, here one is we have to prove that law of conservation of energy. In our syllabus, what is the given here? We prove that law of conservation of energy in case of freely falling body. In case of which body here? Freely falling body. Now we have to prove that what is here? Law of conservation of energy. Law of conservation of energy. Law of conservation of energy. Here in case of freely falling body. In case of freely falling body. Right. Here this is in our syllabus is actually law of conservation of energy we can prove in two cases. One is in case of freely falling body. Another case is the body is thrown upwards with some velocity. Here that is also we have to prove. but in our syllabus that is not there. Just in our syllabus what will be there here? Law of conservation of energy in case of freely falling body only. Or another also is there, law of conservation of energy in case of body thrown upwards with some velocity. That is also is there, but in our syllabus it is not there. So just we have to prove this one only, law of conservation of energy in case of freely falling body. We have to prove this one only because it is in our syllabus. Now here what is here? First of all we are consider the one body, that is a freely falling body. That body I am consider as a which body here? Freely falling body I am consider. Now this is a one body, this is freely falling body. What is the meaning of freely falling body? It is initial velocity is 0, that is called as a freely falling body. Now it is reaching to the ground, this body is reaching to the ground here. Now this body at the height, here what is here? This body at the height, here total height of the body is taken as a h. From h height the body is freely falling. Here we are taken here, this is a height h we are considered. From the height h the body is freely falling. Now what is here? This is from height h the body is freely falling here. Now this point I am considered as a from A point. A point at the height h height is there. This is A point. Now this is totally height I am considered as a A. It is freely falling means at the A point its initial velocity is 0. Initial velocity is 0 means final velocity also 0. How it will be 0 we will see. Now here initial velocity of the body is 0 because it is a freely falling body. Freely falling body means that initial velocity is 0. Now it is traveling, it reaches to the ground. This is the ground here. It is reaches to the ground. Now in between I am considered the another point, not at particular, we are not considered at the midpoint, that is we are considered any point, we are considered in the journey, we are considered the one point. Now that is I am considered as a B point, this point I am considered as a B point. This is a B point I am considered. Now this point I am considered as a, on the ground I am considered as a C point. Right? Here this is the at the maximum height. Listen here. Now at the maximum height I am considered as a, at this height I am considered as a A point. Here in this journey at any point, another point we are considered here B point. Here next to on the ground I am considered as a C point here. Now what is we have to prove that here in this case? The energy at A point, the energy at B point, the energy at C point are here is the same. That value is the same means that is what is here we can follow the law of conservation of energy. Means the total energy at every point in that journey. At any point we are considered in the path of the journey. At that point the total energy is always what is here constant. It cannot be changes. That is here what is the meaning of what is the law of conservation of energy. Right here, this is the A point I am considered, this is the B point. The B point, from the A point to B point I am considered as a, that distance is considered as, this is I am considered as a x distance up to B point. A point to B point I am considered as the distance is x. This is the x means the total is h. This becomes to be what is here, this remaining from B point to what is here, this is B point to here B point to C point distance is becomes to be what is here, this distance becomes to be, that distance is x means this distance is becomes to be what is here h minus x. That distance is becomes to be h minus x. Right? This is h minus x. Right, once again listen here, the body is freely falling from the height h. Now here A point at a height h, B B point at a height how much here? H minus x. Here C point on the ground. Now A point to B point distance is what is here? X. B point to C point distance is what is here? H minus x. Means we are adding this x and h minus x, again we are getting what is here? H. Total distance is h. So when this distance here, A point to B point distance I am consider as x, means B point to C point distance is becomes to be what is here? H minus x. Right? Now first of all we have to find the total energy at A point, total energy at the B point, total energy at the C point. At the 3 points the total energy is the same, means it can follow what is here? Law of conservation of energy. Right? We have to prove that one. Now here at A point, here initial velocity is already 0. First I am discussing at A point. At the A point final velocity I am consider as V. Here final velocity at B point final velocity is V1. At C point final velocity is V2. These are the final velocities. Right? Now velocity is gradually increasing because it is coming towards the ground. Here it is coming towards the ground, means what is there? It will be accelerated. Its velocity is gradually increasing. Due to the attraction power of the earth, its velocity is gradually increasing. So here velocity is V, here velocity is I am consider as V1, here velocity is V2. Here at B point velocity is final velocity is V1, at C point final velocity is V2, here at A point final velocity is V. Now first of all I want to find the total energy. Total energy at the point A. First I am finding the total energy at point A. Listen carefully. Now first I am finding the total energy at point A. Now here what is the total energy at point A? Listen here. Total energy at point A means here first I am saying that here final velocity also 0 because it is freely falling. Freely falling means initial velocity is 0. But at A point we find the final velocity. Final velocity means we know that formula v square minus u square is equal to 2as. But here initial velocity is 0, u equal to 0. Initial velocity u equal to 0. Here at A point means here distance traveled is 0 starting from A point. Starting from A point means it cannot be traveled. It is exactly at A point. A point means it cannot be traveled. It cannot be traveled means it is distance traveled is equal to 0. Started at A point. That's the result, distance is 0. Means here A equal to plus g. Why plus g? Because of it is coming towards the earth. Here acceleration due to gravity, the motion of the body both are in the same direction. So I am considered as A equal to plus g. So what is we are getting here? V square minus 0 square is equal to 2g. Here distance traveled is what is here? 0. So what is we are getting from this? V square is equal to 2g into 0, 0. V square equal to 0. So V equal to 0. Final velocity is 0. Right, clear? When final velocity is 0, kinetic energy find here. Kinetic energy at A point. Kinetic energy at A point. Kinetic energy at A point means of mv square. Final velocity is v mv square. Now what is we are getting here? Of into m into 0 square. Velocity, final velocity is 0. So what is we are getting here? This m into 0 square means 0 square is 0, total value is 0. Kinetic energy at A point is 0. Similarly, we find the potential energy at A point. Potential energy at A point also we have to find here. Here A point at how much height is there from the ground? Here potential energy depends upon the height from the ground. You know that general formula mgh. So height from the ground we are considering. This is the ground. Ground to A point height is how much here? H. Clearly listen. When finding the potential energy, we consider the height from the ground. From ground to A point height is how much here? H. So potential energy we are getting here m G, height is a H is a H I am writing. So potential energy is equal to mgh. Clear? Now total energy at A point. Total energy at A point means what is I am writing here? Total energy. Total energy at A point can be written as EA is equal to kinetic energy at A point plus potential energy at A point. Kinetic energy at A point is 0 plus potential energy at A point is mgh. Here totally we are getting what is getting here mgh. Right, this is the total energy at A point. A point we are getting as a mgh. Now this is the total energy at A point. Similarly, next we find the total energy at point B. Come to point B. Now at this point B, from A point to point B, how much distance is traveled here? X distance is traveled. It can be traveled by the x distance because it is coming from A to B. At B point velocity is v1. So we use the same kinematic equation. V square minus q square is equal to 2as. Now here write down, here final velocity v is equal to v1, v equal to v1. Here initial velocity is 0. Why initial velocity is 0? Because it is freely falling. U equal to 0. Right? Yeah, freely falling means initial velocity is 0, but here velocity is v, here velocity is v1, here velocity is v2. Here u equal to 0. Now distance traveled from A to B point. How much distance traveled here? X distance is traveled. Means A to B point is it can be traveled by the x distance. S is equal to x. Clear? Now what is here? v1 square minus, here I am writing here v1 square minus 0 square is equal to 2a. In the place of the a also I am writing the plus a because it is freely falling. Here I am taken a equal to plus c. Now what is I am writing here? v1 square 0 square is equal to 2 into a. A means g. In the place of the a I am writing as a g. Now in the place of the s I am writing as a x. So what is we are getting here? v1 square is equal to 0 square is equal to 0. v1 square is equal to 2gx. This is final velocity we are getting. When getting the final velocity, here kinetic energy at B point. Because here velocity is v1 is there. So kinetic energy at B point can be written as of m into v1 square. Because here at B point velocity is v1. So what is we are getting here? Of m into v1 square. v1 square is equal to 2gx. That can be written as 2gx. Here 2 getting cancelled. So what is we are getting here? mgx. This is our kinetic energy at B point. Next we find the potential energy at B point. Potential energy at B point we have to find here. Potential energy at B point means how to find the potential energy at B point here. Now listen here. This is a m. Here what is here? G. H. General formula is mgh. But height of the B point from the ground. Height of the B point from the ground. Height of the B point from the ground is what is here? H minus x. That is how much here? Height from the ground to B point is how much here? This height is B up to B point distance. Our height is how much here? H minus x. A point distance is, A point height is h. B point height is what is here? H minus x. Height is always measured from the ground. So this is mgh. H means height. Height is how much here? H minus x. Now this is a potential energy at B point. Now total energy. Now total energy at B point. Total energy at B point can be written as, what is I am writing here? Here kinetic energy at B point plus potential energy at B point. Now kinetic energy at B point is mgx. Potential energy at B point is mg into h minus x. Clear it is. Now this is expanded. mgx plus mgh minus mgx. Okay. Now mgx is getting cancelled. Now total energy at B point, what is we are getting here? Total energy B is equal to at B point, how much we are getting here? This is here mgx is cancelled. Remaining what is we are getting here? mgh. Right. This is the total energy at B point. See here, total energy at A point. Total energy at B point is we are getting same. Here we are getting mgh. Here also we are getting mgh. Next, similarly, we find the total energy at point C. Total energy at point C. Right? Total energy at point C, how to find it? Now, at C, velocity is v2. Use the kinematic equation. Say v square minus mu square is equal to 2as. Here velocity v equal to v2. Freely falling means initial velocity is 0. U equal to 0. Distance traveled from A to C point. How much distance is traveled? Clearly listen. A to C point. How much distance is traveled here? Totally it can be traveled the h distance. A to C. How much distance traveled here? From A to C is how much here? H. It can be traveled the h distance. S is equal to h. Distance is measured from A point. Height measured from C point. We can remember like this easily. Because the distance is measured from A point means we are throwing the ball, throwing the body from which point here? A point. So that's the reason distance is measured from A point. But height, how much height is there? Always height is measured from the ground. Because C point on the ground is there. So it is measured from C point. So that's the reason we are saying that simply height is measured from C point. Distance is measured from A point. You can remember like this, easily you can understand. Now V equal to V2, U equal to 0, S is equal to H, distance is H, here A equal to plus because it is freely falling. Now use the equation. Here this is what is here V2 square minus 0 square is equal to 2G, S is equal to H. S is equal to H. So what is we are getting here? V2 square is equal to 2GH. Here V2 square is equal to 2GH. Now I am removing this one. Now here from this I am writing as a we find the kinetic energy at C point. How to write the kinetic energy at C point can be written as of m. Here at C point velocity is v2. So kinetic energy can be written as of m v2 square. This is the kinetic energy at C point. Now what is we are getting here? Of m into here v2 square. V2 square is equal to what is here? 2gh. Now what is here? 2 to cancel. 2 to cancel. We are not h here. 2 to getting cancelled. 2 to getting cancelled means your kinetic energy at C point is equal to here what we are getting here? mgh. Right? This is the kinetic energy at C point. Next, similarly, potential energy at C point also we find here. Potential energy at C point. General formula, potential energy formula mgh. mg into C point on the ground. Ground means height is what is here? Height is always measuring from the ground. Already C point on the ground. C point on the ground means height is what is here? 0. What is we are getting here? This value is equal to 0. By taking the 0 means it is on the ground. Now your potential energy at C point is equal to what is here? 0. Here total energy at C point. Total energy that can be written as EC. Total energy at C point I am written as A. That is EC is equal to your kinetic energy at C point plus potential energy at C point. Kinetic energy at C point is mgh. Potential energy at C point is 0. Total value is equal to mgh. Listen, here total energy at A point is mgh. Total energy at B point is total energy at B point. I am showing here also. Total energy at B point is what we are getting here. That is also mgh. Now this is a total energy at B point also we are getting what is we are getting here, that is also mgh. Right? Total energy at B point also mgh. Now total energy at C point also we are getting what is we are getting here, mgh. Means from this we are saying that here any point when the body is freely falling, we can consider any point, not only at B point, we can consider here also point, any point in the path. We are consider the any point, at that point the total energy, that is the total energy means sum of the kinetic energy and potential energy is always constant. That value any point you can calculate, that here what is here, the total energy we are getting what is here, mgh. Means the total energy is always constant. Always constant means that is called as what is here, law of conservation of energy. Means in case of the freely falling body, you can follow what is here, law of conservation of energy. Right? One point remember here, when doing this derivation, you can remember that initial velocity u equal to 0. Here at A point distance traveled is 0. Distance traveled is 0. Here velocity is what will be there here, v. Velocity is v. Final velocity is v also becomes to be 0 at A point. Already we derived. Next this is at the A point. At B point see here. At the B point distance traveled up to this one. B point distance traveled is x. Distance traveled is measuring from A point. Height of the B point is what is there up to this one. B point is how much here? Height is h minus x. This is height. Here also distance traveled is 0 and height also right here. This is the final velocity also 0. Here A point height we are getting height is what is here, h. This is for A point. For B point listen, distance traveled is x. Here B point height is what is here, h minus x. Height is h minus x. Here at B point velocity we are getting what is we are getting here, B point velocity is v1. v1 means v1 we are considered this. Now at C point see here. C point distance traveled from A point to C point distance traveled is h. At C point height is what is here, 0. Here at C point velocity is v. These points you can remember easily, you can solve this derivation. Now simply at A point distance traveled is 0. Why distance traveled means it start at the A point. Here at A point final velocity we are getting 0, that is coming from derivation. V square minus V square is equal to 2as. Final velocity that is considered as a V equal to 0. Now here what is here, at A point height is measuring from the ground, that A point height is h. Right, when the velocity know that, easily find the kinetic energy. When height know that, easily find the potential energy. Now B point distance traveled means A to B, how much distance traveled? X. Distance traveled S is x. Height from the ground is how much here? Height from the ground. What is here? B point height is h minus x. And B point velocity is what is here? v1. That is final velocity. C point distance traveled from measuring from A point, A to C. How much distance traveled here? The distance traveled is h. Now at C point height is 0 because it is on the ground. Ground means height is 0. At C point velocity is what is there? v2. Here when the height to velocity know that, easily you can find the kinetic energy and potential energy. When finding the kinetic energy and potential energy, easily you can find the total energy. In the other points, the total energy we are getting what is here, mgh. Total energy mgh means the energy is constant. Energy is constant means it can follow the what is here, law of conservation of energy in case of what is here, freely falling body. Okay, thank you.